I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week, the 2nd of June. We are officially in winter and we have some beautiful fabrics for you today, which will hopefully suit you for the winter that you are in. Before I forget, there is a public holiday here in the West tomorrow. So we won't start processing the orders from today until Tuesday. So just one day delay. I think over on the East, you've got your public holiday next weekend, but ours is this weekend. So it'll just be a day's delay to get the orders started to process. And we get through them pretty quickly now. So they should all be on their way to you by Wednesday at the very latest. All right, let me show you what we have for today. Our first fabric is another colorway of this braid jacquard, which you guys have been loving. This one is called Alabaster. Let me just show you the texture. The gorgeous braid that's happening. So just adds a little bit of texture to your garment, which can be really, really nice. So this is 97% poly, 3% spandex. It's 210 GSM. It has really good stretch there. Got some vertical as well and beautiful drape. So it's reasonably, it's a really dirty piece, so I'm about to show you. There we go. It has a little bit of texture on the back, but it's reasonably smooth. Feels really nice to wear. And just that texture adds a little bit. The texture is, or the design on there is intended to be vertical. If you wanted it to be horizontal, I'm sure you could. There is some vertical stretch there, so as long as that stretch works within your pattern, then that should be absolutely fine. Okay, thread-wise, in the Resart range, I have 3000 for you. This is a little bit lighter than the fabric, but it should be okay. And then in the Resart, which is, sorry, not Resart, in the Mariflex, which is our stretch thread, which you can use in your sewing machine to straight stitch knits. It is definitely a game changer. We've got 802 for you. All right, that is Alabaster braid jacquard. All right, next is a restock. This is Blackest Night honeycomb. Honeycomb has been very popular. Again, it's got a great texture. Let me show you. Here you go. It's like a honeycomb. How about that? This, I think of this as an athletic knit, but it certainly doesn't have to just be that. We've had people making tops and dresses out of it. It's really, really versatile. It is 92% poly, 8% spandex, 260 GSM. So you can definitely make yourself a pair of leggings out of these for exercise or comfort if you want to. They're not 100% squat proof. They're not as squat proof as our athletic performance is. There is some there, you know, it's not terrible, but it's not 100% squat proof. It is great for tops and dresses, as I said. Maybe some yoga style pants would be great. There's lots that you can do. So it's got some really good stretch both ways. It's got good vertical as well and really great drape. Now we have just our standard black threads for this one. So 8000 in the Resart and 000 in the Mariflex. All right, Blackest Night honeycomb is back in stock. Next is what I am wearing. This is Liverpool. So we've got this red Liverpool, which is, let me get my face out of it. You can see that texture there. It is a new color to us. I love the color. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It has really good stretch horizontally. So this is 95% poly, 5% spandex, 180 GSM. So it is quite lightweight, but it does have a little bit of thickness to it. So it's thicker than, say, a t-shirt weight fabric. It's got a little bit of structure, but also this crepey texture. there it is very forgiving. Now I made, sorry, let me make some space over here. I made myself, for the first time ever, a bomber jacket. It's got a zip and everything, and I'm so proud of the sewing on this one. It came out beautifully. This is the Eden jacket by Fibre Mood, and I lined it with black casino. It's so pretty. It feels so nice inside. Feels absolutely beautiful, and it looks just as pretty on the outside as it does on the inside. I just used, I had some ribbing in my stash from Textile Traders before they closed down years ago. So I just used that to give it a bit of a black and a red theme. It's got these really cool sleeves, which because Liverpool, it does have some structure, but not huge amounts for this sort of a style. So you do lose some of the effect on the sleeves there because they just kind of drape down with the Liverpool. I do have plans to make this jacket with a more structured fabric, but while it's great for a jacket, and I love it for a jacket, it's also really great for pants, dresses, tops. There's just so much that you can do with Liverpool. It's a beautiful fabric to sew. It's really easy to sew. Doesn't get caught up, it doesn't curl. Usually your machine doesn't eat it, so it's a really, really nice fabric to sew. Now, I do have some matching threads for you. So 2427 in the Recite range is a little bit brighter than this red. And then, have I got the right one here? 46 in the Mariflex, which is what I used. And it matches beautifully. All right, so red Liverpool. Now, got one last new one for you, and it is a double brush poly. So this is red buffalo plaid, double brush poly. It's amazingly soft, and I love this sort of a print. It feels like winter to me, this sort of a print. And of course I love red and black, so it ticks a lot of boxes for me, this one. Let's see. Great stretch both ways. There is your drape. I really seriously considered lining this jacket with this fabric because I think they just look beautiful together. I love it together. But I ended up going for something that I thought would be really easy to put on over a jumper or something like that. Because the sleeves are just 3/4 on this, I fully intend to wear a long sleeve top in winter with this over the top. And whilst this would be fine, something like a satin is much easier to pull on over the top of another full layer. So I went the easy option, I have to say. Some regrets. I do love the black casino that I've got on the inside, but I do think this would look really amazing too. All right, now threads again. Same Recite, 2427, and then I've got 156 in the Mariflex range for this one. Now this one goes really nicely with the red double brush poly, and also with red oversized waffle is really pretty. Obviously it's going to look amazing with black. So if you were to put something like the Blackest night honeycomb with it, it's just gorgeous, especially with something with texture. It looks really, really great. And I love the red Liverpool with it. We haven't photographed it with the red Liverpool, which we probably should have. I think they look beautiful together. Red buffalo plaid double brush poly. All right, that is all of our new fabrics. Now, let's have a look at our two rewind fabrics. So our rewinds are fabrics we already have in stock, and we think that perhaps you've forgotten about these fabrics. We've had them for a little while. So we're here to remind you about these fabrics today, and we're going to offer them to you at a slightly cheaper price just for the Sunday as well. I've also looked through to see if I can find any new coordinating fabrics that might go with them. So the first one is this one here, double brush poly. It's called Eye Candy. Super pretty. Again, it's my black and red colours. All right. So it's got really beautiful stretch, of course, for double brush poly. And gorgeous drape. All right, let's bring Molly in and show you some coordinating fabrics. I'm going to bring her over here so that I can reach the fabrics a little bit better. There we go, we'll get her to block poly out there. You on your feet? Yes, semi. Okay. Now, this one, obviously, we've got our pretty standard old threads of the Resant 4000 and the Mariflex 000. And we already had coordinated for this fabric the pink double brush poly. You might wonder why we've done pink, because it is really a black and a red print. There's actually a lot of pinks here in these flowers, and they're really, really pretty. There's actually more pink when you look at it closely than there is red. So the pink looks really, really pretty with it. All right, and we also had this bright pink Liverpool coordinating with it. Looks really nice. And Liverpool just gives you some more options for a more structured garment, you know, some pants, skirt, shorts. Now, we also had bottle green cotton spandex with this one, just to match in with those flowers. All right, and then some new things to show you with it. What about some Blackest Night honeycomb to really make the red pop out? There we go, that's one option. What else have I got for you? The red Liverpool, obviously. Let me drape this one over. There we go. It looks really pretty with that. This is one of the reasons I chose this fabric, because I think it just looks so nice with this red Liverpool. Okay, next, this one, I think it was just last week, the aquamarine brushed waffle, which is just so beautifully soft. It matches in with these really light sections of the leaves and looks really pretty. And we'll also go a perfect pink waffle to match in with some of those pinks, those lighter pinks in the flowers. And then the last option is the burgundy French terry fleece. And that gets these really dark sections in the flowers. All right, that's all of our options for Eye Candy double brush poly. Thank you, Molly. Put you over there. And let's have a look at our other rewind fabric, which is this gorgeous, so pretty. This is Time is of the Essence in Mint. Let me get the cut of fabric out so that I can show you the full range of colours. This is a faux alpaca. It is so incredibly soft and fluffy and beautiful. It's just gorgeous. So it's got almost a rainbow of colour going on there. It's super, super pretty. If you can't see it very well here, do have a look at the pictures of this one on the website, because you can see the full length of Molly there, and you can really see how it just kind of radiates from one colour to the next. It's really pretty. So stretch for this one. So faux alpaca is 69% poly, 24% rayon, and 3% spandex. It's 200 GSM, so it's fairly light, but my gosh, is it soft and snuggly. Can you see that furriness? That fleecy, fluffy, just soft and really, really beautiful. Okay, this one I've just gone with, it's really hard to choose a thread for this sort of a fabric because you don't know what colour you're going to need to match with. You don't know where your hem's going to be. So it's a bit tricky to know what colour to match. So I've just put an off-white, a creamy colour with it. So that's 3,000 for Rasant. Does match really well here. And it's 802 in the Mariflex. It's tricky to give you any other options really. Sorry about that. Okay, this one. We originally only had the off-white modal to go with this one. So there's already photographs of this one online that you'll see. But I have found some new coordinates. First one being sage green double brush poly to go with that gorgeous green there. I mean, the beauty of this is there are a lot of colours in here. So there are a lot of things that will match with this sort of a fabric, because even though this here is a bright blue, it kind of merges into a green. So it goes through quite a few different tones of blue and green, and the cream and the pink, lots of options. Now, Old English Rose double brush poly is another option to go with this pink that's here. I'm thinking kind of around here. It's a bit hard to see up the top, but that looks really pretty too. What else do I have? Pinkish Peach. Yes, that is what we've called it. Pinkish Peach, Liverpool. This one is super pretty with it. I love it. Yeah, that one looks gorgeous. It's hard to see, isn't it? Let's lift her up again. Lucky she's light. All right. And then we've got Cream Soft Ponte. And that looks super pretty with that cream there. Kind of tones it down a little bit. It's really nice. And then last one that I have for you is Soft Pink Modal. Also super pretty. The colours in this are just gorgeous, but more than that, the feel of it is stunning. It is so, so soft. Again, it's really easy to sew and even better to wear. All right, so that's Time is of the Essence in Mint, which is our second rewind fabric for today. So that's all that I have for you. I hope there's something you like in there. Please remember to enter our competitions on YouTube and our Facebook group, Lush Fabrics and Australia in Brackets. We are giving away 2 $25 Lush gift cards there. So please just comment on those posts. That would be great. Let's see, we're a new month. If you want to start your monthly postal service again, you can do it anytime during the month, but it's great to start at the beginning of the month and really build it up. Then you have this amazing package coming to you in July, which would be so exciting. Almost like a lay-by where you can't actually remember what it is that you bought. So that's an option. If you don't know about the monthly postal service, just jump on our website and go to the shipping tab and you'll find more information on it in there. All right, all of these are now live on our website, which is www.lushfabrics.com.au. I hope there's something that you love this week. I'll be back next week with some more. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.